Hello my lovely jubblies, I'm fantasims and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are participating in round 2 of the CASWARS challenge hosted by the Sims community on Twitter. So the rules for this round are to create a normal adult female sim with 5 formal outfits. So that's 2 work looks, 1 red carpet look, 1 bridesmaid look, and 1 date night look. Then you guys are to vote on our Sims' overall look, character, outfits by giving us a score between 1 to 10, 10 being the highest score. So comment below what score you think this Sim I'm making today should have. Okay, so I have to admit I find female Sims way harder to make than male Sims, especially normal female Sims, so I was way more indecisive in this round than I was in round 1 with my male elf Sim. And when I started, I was thinking of her being more Mediterranean with darker skin, but then when I gave her freckles later on, she gave me some Scottish vibes and I decided to go with that instead. So here I'm just playing around with the MAC makeup skin mask. It's in the blush section because there are just certain skin tones that the colors just don't look good with, so I was just playing around trying to figure out which one I wanted to do and then editing her eyes a little bit. I always love going in and tweaking the features, and so I'm playing with some eyeshadow, trying to pick a look that is good for work because the first 2 categories are her work look. So here's where I give her freckles, and I just realized that maybe if she had paler skin it would make more sense, especially with the lighter brown hair. And I have to say that I had the hardest time with this Sim trying to pick the right kind of hairstyle to go with her features and to go with her style. So the story that I created for her is that Angelica Blackwell is a sophisticated and more traditional kind of woman who has landed a job in a large legal firm overseas. She comes from a small rural town in Windenburg, so moving to the large bustling city of San Myshuno is quite intimidating, but she's trying to get ready to fit in without losing herself in the process. And she prefers to wear neutral tones to blend into the background because she'd rather observe her surroundings than dive right in. So I tried to find her some kind of traditional sophisticated outfit, tops and bottoms for her work look, because I wanted her to feel more like, you know, she does office work, so she needs to look her best. She needs to look well put together without being too overboard, keeping the tones very neutral and pale. And I thought that the beige looked a lot better with her skin tone and her hair. And so then I was trying to find a second hairdo for her that would look good with this outfit as well, which was difficult because it's funny when you create Sims, certain face shapes just look really bad with certain hairstyles. The hair really does affect the way that your Sim looks, and sometimes, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, some of the hairstyles go so low on the forehead that you kind of have to shift all the features down. So trying to find the right one for her outfit was a bit tricky at first, but then I landed on this kind of sophisticated look for her, which I think suits her quite well. And then finding eyeliner for her eye shape was tricky as well because the wingtips were a little too high, so I went with a more simple look for her. I wanted her makeup to be neutral to go with her outfits, but also not too overly done. So once she feels more relaxed in her new job, she might try to spice up her wardrobe a bit, but there is an upcoming red carpet gala her firm is hosting for a charity, and so she has gone out of her comfort zone to pick a very daring and dramatic Del Sol Valley inspired glamorous look. She's incredibly anxious to wear it, but also she can't help but feel confident in it, so it is worth the risk. So she's going for a bold, smoky look, the dramatic gloves in the outfit, very dramatic blingy jewelry and bright red lipstick. Then in the 4th category we have the bridesmaid, and she's been able to connect well with one of her colleagues and was even invited to her friend's wedding as a bridesmaid, so she's opting for a softer look to celebrate her new friend's special day. And so while it was fun to dress up dramatically for the red carpet, Angelica prefers a more relaxed look without trying too hard. So I ended up settling on a nice soft pink dress. And although there wasn't a lipstick that matched that pink really well, The lipstick I gave her has a bit more of a fall color tone to it, but it still had a hint of that pink in it that I think goes with the dress at least. Now for the last category, it's date night, and Angelica is sweet but clumsy and has been out of the dating game for a while. She is romantic at heart, but is yet to come across someone who shares her passion for deep and meaningful conversation and intellectual adventure. So the most important thing for her to remember while she's in such a trendy and fast-paced city is to be herself. If she does manage to land a date with a wonderful guy, she wants to let down her thick frizzy curls, which she usually spends ages trying to straighten for work, and put just enough effort into her outfit to look like she cares without setting an overboard standard with globbed on makeup and uncomfortable clothes. So all in all, she's a beautiful catch who hasn't yet discovered just how special she really is. And so I picked these traits where she's romantic, she's clumsy, and she's also really cheerful. Because she's a really sweet sim, but she's not as coordinated and she doesn't have it all together. So she has this sophisticated side of her. She does have a confidence about her, even though she can be a bit klutzy. Okay, so here we have the final 5 outfits. We've got her first work look, which is very simple, but it kind of has that kind of secretary vibe to it. But she's working in a legal firm, so she looks like she has it put together, and I think those glasses suit her face really well as well. Her hair is up and out of the way, and the same for her second outfit. I went with a slightly more golden look. The first one has a bit more silver to it, a slightly golden look. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I put a ring on her right hand where she kind of looks at it and thinks about one day getting married, and so she's hoping that she will one day. She likes to just fantasize about it by looking on her right hand. And then we have her glamorous look, as you can see here, very Angelina Jolie styled and inspired, with her sleek, slicked back hair for that very dramatic look that the famous celebrities all wear. Then she's got her softer bridesmaid look with more of the pinks, the softer material, a bit more casual, a bit more like herself, not too overly done. And then her final date night look, which is more herself, where it still has a bit of that business, sophisticated look to her, which is part of her character, but also a casual, everyday type of look. Even though it's a formal setting, she still wants to feel like she can be herself, let her hair down. So what do you guys think? Be honest about what you think of her character and style. I won't be offended whatever score you give me. Thanks for having fun with me today. I really appreciate you guys so much. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me create on my channel. I love you guys tons and tons.